Welcome to our series on writing better AI prompts through prompt engineering techniques. Over the next few weeks, we'll dive into practical, real-world applications for large language models. We will also explore prompt patterns that improve AI's responses, making it faster and easier to get exactly what you need. Prompt patterns are templates for making clear, consistent requests to an AI, and they come in different categories. In this first video, we'll dive into the context control category. Context control revolves around managing the information and background that the AI utilizes during its operation. It enables you to control and fine-tune the context in which the AI operates, resulting in more precise responses to your questions. Two prompt patterns help in controlling the context of your conversation with a large language model: the Context Manager pattern and the Semantic Filter pattern. The Context Manager pattern allows users to control the conversation with a large language model by setting or removing context. It helps users focus the conversation on specific topics and exclude irrelevant information. This pattern gives users more control over what the LLM responds to and what it ignores, leading to more precise answers. You'd use this pattern when you want to guide the AI into a certain direction. Sometimes unrelated topics or details from earlier in the conversation can disrupt the flow of the discussion with the AI. The Context Manager pattern is designed to highlight or erase specific elements of the context, keeping the conversation relevant and coherent. For example, let's say you asked ChatGPT to plan a 4-day itinerary for a trip to Los Angeles, and it suggested different activities for each day. Now, if you want to add a scenic drive by the sea, you can use the Context Manager pattern. You might ask, within the context of this itinerary, plan a 2-hour scenic drive by the sea. In response, the AI suggests doing this on day 2, which was originally planned for the beach day. This way, the AI considers the context you've provided and offers a more fitting suggestion, aligning the scenic drive with the beach day in your itinerary. So, by defining the context, ChatGPT isn't giving you just any 2-hour scenic drive suggestion, it's giving you a suggestion that is customized to the context you have provided. But how do you remove context? Well, let's stay with the same example of traveling. Let's say your plans have changed. You can use the Context Manager to tell the AI, "Forget the scenic drive. Let's start fresh, but this time I need to leave for the airport on the evening of the 4th day." This way, the AI will create a new travel plan for you, but it won't include the scenic drive since you asked it to forget the old conversation. On the 4th day of the trip, ChatGPT strategically plans activities for only half of the day, focusing on the morning. This ensures ample time to head to the airport later in the day. The Context Manager pattern is an excellent method to obtain customized answers tailored specifically to a given context. The Semantic Filter pattern is an impressive approach to refining information from a large language model by selectively removing irrelevant or unhelpful parts based on meaning, not just keywords. Unlike basic filters, a semantic filter understands the tone and intent behind the content, making it useful for enhancing relevance, organization, or even privacy compliance. For example, let's look at some comments from one of my YouTube videos. Most comments are positive, but there are a few critical ones, like, "Interesting approach, but I think there's room for improvement," and "I find your explanations a bit confusing." These comments are constructive, and even if they're critical, they offer feedback I can use. But some comments are outright rude, like, "You are an idiot, go away and die." To manage these comments effectively, I asked ChatGPT using the semantic filter pattern to respond only to constructive comments while ignoring rude or unhelpful ones. This way, ChatGPT selectively replies to meaningful feedback and leaves out comments that don't add value. ChatGPT correctly skipped the impolite comments while responding to those that were critical yet constructive. This kind of filtering is challenging to achieve without AI, as it requires analyzing context, specific words, combinations, and even emojis across different languages. The semantic filter pattern is remarkable because it doesn't just remove irrelevant or rude content, it understands the meaning or semantics of what's being filtered. Unlike a basic filter that might just search for specific words or phrases, a semantic filter analyzes the intent and tone behind comments to decide what's useful and constructive versus what's rude or unhelpful. I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for upcoming videos where we'll dive into more prompt patterns to help you get even better results from your AI interactions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me soon in my next video.